What if the biggest financial opportunity of the next 10 years isn't about what you invest in, but what you refuse to carry? Not a stock, not a side hustle, not even real estate, just your debt. Because right now, millions of people across the US and Europe are earning more than any generation before them, and still quietly falling behind. Not because they're lazy, not because they're careless, but because their money is already spoken for. Scene 1. Realistic lifestyle setup. Let's take a simple, very normal life. You're 27, you have a stable job, maybe you live in Chicago, London, Toronto, doesn't matter. You earn about $4,000 a month after tax. Sounds decent. Now let's look at where it goes. Rent or mortgage, $1,500. Car payment, $400. Insurance, utilities, groceries, $900. Student loan, $350. Credit card minimums, $250. That's already $3,400. You haven't saved, you haven't invested, you haven't even lived much yet. What's left is $600. And that's before unexpected expenses or just trying to feel like your life is moving forward. Scene 2. The invisible problem. Here's the uncomfortable part. Nothing in that life looks irresponsible. There's no luxury here, no wild spending, but the system quietly locks you into a pattern. Every dollar you earn already has a job, and most of those jobs are tied to your past decisions, your degree, your car, your lifestyle upgrades. You're not building your future, you're maintaining your past. Scene 3. Simple math reality. Let's slow this down with basic math. That $400 car payment? Over 5 years, that's $24,000. But that's not the real cost. If you had invested $400 a month instead at a modest 7% return, in 10 years, that's around $70,000. Same money, different direction. Now, apply that thinking to credit cards at 18 to 24% interest, student loans stretching 10 to 20 years, buy now, pay later habits that never really end. You're not just spending money, you're giving away time. So why do intelligent, hardworking people fall into this? It's not lack of knowledge, it's identity. In the US and Europe, your lifestyle quietly becomes your proof of progress. Your apartment says you're independent. Your car says you're stable. Your spending says you're doing okay. And the system reinforces it. Low monthly payments, easy approvals, affordable installments. Everything is designed to make the present feel manageable while stretching the cost into your future. And because everyone around you is doing the same thing, it feels normal. POV every level of debt. At first, debt feels small. You swipe your card, you tell yourself you'll pay it off next month. Then it grows. Now you're managing balances, not eliminating them. Then one day it becomes part of your identity. You don't ask, should I take this loan? You ask, can I fit this payment into my month? That's the shift. You stop thinking in total cost and start thinking in monthly survival. And that's where people get stuck for years. Long-term impact. If nothing changes, here's what happens. Your income grows, but so do your expenses. Your debt cycles refresh instead of disappear. And by your mid-30s or 40s, you're earning more than ever before, but your financial position hasn't really improved because the structure stayed the same. Most people don't feel broke. They feel tight. Always one unexpected expense away from stress. Always needing next month's paycheck. The shift in thinking. Now, here's the quiet difference. Financially intelligent people don't see debt as normal. They see it as a drag on optionality. They don't ask, can I afford this monthly? They ask, what does this remove from my future? Because every fixed payment reduces flexibility, and flexibility is where opportunity lives. When markets drop, when investments appear, when life changes, people with low obligations can move. Everyone else has to stay put. The last big opportunity. This is where the idea changes. The next 10 years won't just reward people who invest. It will reward people who are positioned to invest. And position comes from space. Less fixed cost, less obligation, less pressure. Because in uncertain economies, like the one we're entering, liquidity and flexibility become more valuable than perfect timing. The opportunity isn't just in what you buy, it's in what you don't owe. Conclusion. Calm, grounded close. So, this isn't about cutting everything or living extremely. It's about seeing clearly, understanding that every financial decision isn't just about today's comfort, but tomorrow's freedom. Most people will continue the same pattern, not because they choose to, but because they never step back far enough to see it. And the few who do, don't look dramatically different on the outside. They just carry less. And over time, that changes everything.